Welcome back to the Rising Superstream, where we are continuing to check out the latest batch of Nintendo Switch Online game drops. If you're joining us here, we just finished up Fortified Zone, and we're about to start Kemco's Sword of Hope 2. If I'm not mistaken, the first Sword of Hope, yes, here it is already here. This is a neat little, like, primitive, kind of like Shadowgate-esque, but a little more like JRPG-ish RPG. I didn't play this game. Actually, I don't think I've played this game ever. I've played the first Sword of Hope a little bit, but I did not get terribly far into it. I gotta say, I think RPGs of this sort feel really like excruciatingly slow on the Game Boy. Maybe we should just get into it and we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll like it more than I expect. The Sword of Hope 2. File 1 new. Let's go for that one. Did I just skip like a naming screen by hitting A twice in a row? For like a frame there, I saw... Oh, no, okay. I don't know if you guys saw that. For like a frame, there was a bunch of letters there, but anyway. Deep below the cold earth lies a mural of a dragon. Biting deep into the dragon's chest, the Sword of Hope is buried. I guess that must have been the last boss of the first game. That looks nice. 5 years have passed since Theo sealed away the Dragon of Darkness. Since then, the kingdom has flourished. Until, one day, a disturbing spectacle occurred at the site of an ancient temple, long protected by the Colin clan. The Colin clan, wow. One of the things of like RPGs of this era is you can never tell when they've like changed all the names to be more Western or not. The prophecy terrified the people. An arrow of red pierces the sky and darkness awakens from eternal sleep. And we're fucking in King's room. What's going on? What's going on? Well, Theo looks so like generic RPG protagonist, but like positive. Like I kind of dig it. His like not a crown, but his head piece, whatever those are called. God, that's so of the era, and the pauldrons on his shoulder too. That's so like 90s anime. 90s like Western fantasy inspired anime. This is what I found, Father. A red bolt shot up from the old temple, causing a terrible uproar in the town. I'll investigate further. One of the things of RPGs of this era too is like Japanese characters can be a little more efficient and take up less space than English lettering. So you end up with like scripts that end up being like somewhat simplified by necessity from the Japanese. And also like a lot of text boxes in English versions where they sort of the idea has to carry through to a subsequent text box, whereas the Japanese version could achieve it all in one. This game appears to be affected by that, but not a big deal. This will allow you to return to Ricker Castle, should any enemy prove too much for you. Well, so they even wrote in a thing, like if you die. So we have a bunch of options. Let's start by opening the king. Open King Hennessy. It doesn't open. Yeah, that's fair. Look, King Hennessy. An ancient prophecy speaks of the red bolt. Yeah, we gotta go to the temple. Let's do it. Let's also look around the room. King Hennessy, Theo's father and king of the realm, sits upon his throne, looking worried. What do we got? Item. Use. We have wheat. He's got wheat. I'm sorry. He doesn't have herbs. He has wheat. We use wheat. Fuck yeah. Theo has plenty of HP. Did I actually use it? Fuck, it did use it. Okay, we're gonna take back that wheat. We're experimenting here. What else we got? Arm, I guess that's equipment. Knife, and don't equip. As one of those instances of where the Japanese text probably fit just great. We're gonna keep knife, and we're gonna keep clothes, and we're gonna keep wood shield. I do not like his gear being clothes, or I don't know. Sorry, maybe I shouldn't say I don't like, but the implication that his gear is clothes to me is like, well, if you take it off, you're just naked. I guess that's not that weird. Rid must be tossed. We're not gonna do that. I imagine he's wearing clothes no matter what. You know, like if he put on silver armor, he would still be wearing clothes under it. I guess that's where I'm coming from. Though now that I say it, I don't know why that's so weird to me. Like, yeah, characters can take off their clothes in RPGs. And then stats. Yeah, nothing special. Does it have XP requirements? Yes, it does. Nice. I do like that. Hit. King Hennessy. Why would Theo slug his father? Yo. That's great. Hit inside the room. Theo just starts punching walls like fucking Marriage Story. Okay, let's start moving. Ricker Castle. You can spend a lot of time in these sorts of games looking around. We got Blops. Clash, Flee, Auto. We're gonna clash. Do we have magic? Probably not. Blops struck. Theo struck. Theo strikes Blop for 1. I feel like I should probably use the auto battle while we're still so limited on attacks. Oh wow, it only had 2 HP. 1 gold, 1 experience point. That's so small. Ricker Castle. Theo's haven of warmth and safety. Can I open Ricker Castle? Doesn't open. Can I hit Ricker Castle? Bonk. I imagine that's generic. I guess I want to go down. This is the type of game where you really want to be drawing yourself a map, by the way. And me not doing that is going to prove to be a problem. Maybe I should do that. Opening up a notebook right now. So, okay, we have the King's Room. And then we have Ricker Castle. And then we have, what is this place? Woods. And that has 3 paths. We're going to go left. I should really be looking, shouldn't I? Gate? An iron gate keeps out unwelcome. Yeah, we got woods again. It says entrance to the desert. Okay, well, we'll probably come back to that. You know what I was saying before about how I feel like these sorts of RPGs, like Shadowgate and stuff, have like a really slow pace on the Game Boy and like this sort of console, and I consider that to be a negative. The pace doesn't actually feel that slow now that I'm playing. Granted, I also have a notebook in front of me, and I'm also writing stuff, so I'm keeping busy. But I don't know. This pace seems reasonable. Though maybe I will grow tired of these slow text windows at some point. I learned motion. I should look around here too. Look, tree. The trees sprout a thick blanket of leaves. Hit. Tree. Bonk. Yeah, it's a generic. Tool shop. Okay. Tool shop. And that's got also a bunch of options. Oh my god. I wish you guys could see my map. Look. Entrance. Red brick forms the entrance. Let's go in, I guess. I do have a little bit of money. Oh, welcome. Hit. Shopkeeper. Hey, that hurts. Look. How can I help you? Oh, I said his voice wrong, didn't I? We buy wheat, barley, herb. Oh, so they do have herbs in this world. Herb is just significantly better than wheat. Though it's the same cost as barley, so I have a hard time parsing which one's better. Blue med, red med, wooden boomerang. Do we have to scroll up to the top to go to the next page? That's awkward. Chain star? Coin. Copper boomerang, I'm assuming? Let's... Ooh, chain star is tempting. Let's just go straight for chain star. I'm gonna regret this. Sell. Nope. Anything else? Exit. Item. Arm. Theo. Knife. Clothes. Wood shield. Oh, fuck. Theo can't equip chain star, can he? Shit. So I just bought an expensive item that I can't use right now. Okay, well... We're gonna make the best of it. Tool shop, let's go right. Weapons shop. Okay, we've got a whole fucking town here. And let's... What the fuck is chain star? It's not a weapon? Web shop. Sorry, I'm trying to write, but like weapon shop. And weapon shop has a south path as well. Oh, welcome. Sadly, we've got no fucking money. Hey, that hurts. How can I help you? Damn, I could have bought stuff. I could have bought leather. I could have bought leather shield. Shit. Okay, we are super nerfed as a result of this bad choice. South to woods again. I am, unfortunately, immediately hitting the side of my sheet of paper. I did not plan for this well enough. Bridge. It is a bridge. River. Fish swim within the crystal clear water. The trees spread a thick blanket of leaves. Yeah, same as before. I do love in this style of RPG, like being able to look at everything and just take in the flavor text. It does really like deepen every room. You know, I've always thought that was kind of cool. Hit. Bridge. Bonk. Hit. River? Splash. Yeah, okay, good. That's what you'd hope for. Woods again, and I've immediately run out of paper. Fuck. Damn, I didn't plan this good enough. What do I do? Well, we're gonna auto battle for starters. I need another sheet of paper. Where am I gonna get that? Guys, I'm fucking cooked. I can't go that way. I don't have room to draw on that side of the paper. I can only go up. I have to go up. River. And I guess we're just gonna go up again. Waterfall. Good. Dead end. Good. My sheet extends correctly in this direction. I fucked up. The water runs vigorously. Open waterfall? It doesn't open. Yeah, but there's something back there. Splash. Shit. Okay. Okay, I have a few seconds to find a sheet of paper. Okay, I've got something here. Gonna have to tape these together afterwards. I have a smaller sheet of paper next to this sheet of paper. I'm gonna have to try to, like, upload a picture of this afterwards. God, I wish I had been able to buy a better weapon. Oh my god, I'm getting worked by the frog. You'd better rest a while, Theo. Fuck. That's embarrassing. Not really, but... And we got power. Oh, right. Power is just your current information. Magic, Theo. We got motion. Maybe I should try motion on the frog if I get back to it. This sucks because the blops give you nothing. Like, you get what, 1 coin, 1 experience from these guys? At least it's 1 hit now. I can't believe blop attacks first though. How fast could the blops possibly be? Tool shop. We got enemies in the town. Skeleton. Okay, we're gonna try motion. Clash. Magic. Motion. Theo chanted motion. But nothing happens. Fuck. Okay, maybe we can take skeleton. Oh my god, this knife. Oh my god, we're gonna die in 2 more hits. Did I, like, cook my save file? Is my save file cooked? Oh wow, auto uses items. Crazy. He probably used items in the frog battle, but I was too busy looking at my map, huh? Oh my god, I'm really concerned that I've cooked my entire save file by accidentally spending my money on Chain Star or whatever. Please give me some real money. 1 gold, 1 experience point. Oh my fucking god. How much experience points do I need to level up? 4. Fuck. And I'm like spending through my fucking wheat that costs 10 a pop on top of it. Moth. Can I handle moth? Maybe? Oh my god. The worst bit about this like specific situation is I feel like if I had spent my money better, I would simply be having a better time, you know what I mean? Like, because we would have better gear. You know what? I should just restart the game. I'm early enough in the game, I should just restart. And just buy equipment. Oh, we didn't even save. Extra nothing to worry about. The other thing is, like, I've been drawing the map, so it's not like I'm losing map progress, right? Okay. Now we're gonna speed run our way to the weapon shop, and we're gonna fight some blops on the way. And we're gonna be so much better for it. I really want to see if I can at least get to that temple while we're checking this game out. It's 3 blops to level 1, right? Level 2. At least gearing up, I feel like I'll be able to take the other enemies reasonably. Right, look. Bye. Okay, we're gonna go... I could do rapier and leather, so I have a bit of defense, or I could do copper sword and go ham. I'm gonna go rapier and leather. I feel like I can probably sell my other stuff after. Arm, Theo. Whoops. Arm. It's interesting how this menu works, how it like just starts with one piece of gear and moves through to the next one. It's effective. Oh, we already have a wood shield. Okay, darn good thing I didn't buy anything like that. Should I sell my stuff? How much are they worth? How much is knife worth? 3 gold. I think I'll just hang on to knife, honestly. Don't know that I need it necessarily, but... Also, how do I save? Remember, that was probably something I should find out at some point. Okay, blop. Let's see. Work the blop in 1 hit, please. 1 damage to me, please. Thank you. Incredible. The game is instantly getting more fun. Can I save with the pause menu? Oh, nice. It's just start. Wow, that's actually really great. Automatic text scrolling during a battle. That's what the select button does. Let's try that. Yeah, okay. Let's try automatic text scrolling during a battle. See what that does. So I think that's just a little faster. I'm not totally sure. Crazy that Blop has enough speed that it can move first. But whatever. What do I know about Blops? We got motion, whatever the fuck that does. Okay. Oh my god, Ancient Temple was so close. That's crazy. I thought it was going to be way further. Even the ivy is dying. Look, wall. Someone has repaired parts as well. We gotta punch that wall. Hit wall. Bonk. Oh, that did nothing. Okay, hang on. Let me write that down. Ancient Temple. And then we gotta up and get up from here. Ancient Temple 1F. Temple 1F. Cold chill filled the air. So we're like just right into a dungeon. That's awesome. The speed of getting to the dungeon is pretty cool. There's something on the wall there. The stain on the wall haunts Theo like the image of a demon. How spooky. Hit wall. Bonk. Oh, the stain on the wall springs to life. Fuck yeah. A ghost. Dude, he looks cool too. Let's do it. Auto. By 15. Oh my god, I'm cooked. The attack on ghost misses. Flee, I guess. Okay, I'm cooked. Jesus. Okay, don't mess with... Sorry, I bumped my desk just there. I guess don't mess with the ghost until we get a little stronger. Okay, I should be able to handle the skeleton pretty well, though. Using auto does make me a little nervous, though, because I don't want to waste my week. Okay, at least the armor's protecting me, even if my attack is miserably low. Oh, hang on, my attack was a little higher than I thought. The situation we were in earlier was such a fucking nightmare, though. Not having any gear, only being able to effectively fight blops. So let me try the other text options, see if that's faster in combat. Automatic text scrolling. I imagine not. Automatic text scrolling sounds like it just expedites things. But let's try it. Yeah, we want automatic text scrolling. Big bat. I like how Theo can measure very well. He's like, this is not a medium bat. This is a big fucking bat. Oh my god, I'm gonna get worked again. At least I can use wheat. Nope, big bat. Big bat's got the initiative. Fuck me. Man, this is one of those RPGs of the era where maybe a little bit of grinding is necessary. That's such a bother. I sincerely want to progress, but I fear we're going to be caught in a little bit of a loop until we level up a little more. And I don't know how much we want to do that all day. Some of you guys may want to jump to the next video in this Nintendo Switch Online series, but I'm going to take one more swing at the Ancient Temple. And I'm just going to go straight to it, because quite frankly, there's not really anything else I can do. I don't have nearly enough money to buy more equipment or anything. How much experience do I need for the next level? 2 more. Okay, so I'll probably get that by the time I get to the temple, at least. The encounter rate's crazy, eh? Thank God I drew this map. So that should be enough for the level. There we go. I haven't really analyzed how... Ooh, snooze, that could be good. I haven't really analyzed how much, like how big the stat increases are when you level up. We're still not going to mess with that ghost, because that was fucked. Big bat again? Okay, we got a blop, no problem. Blops I can handle. Okay, we finally get to progress. Right, forgot about that. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna go Magic, snooze. The enchanted snooze. The spell fails to affect Big Bat. Okay, we're gonna fucking fight. We're just gonna fucking fight. He's only hitting for 3 now, so maybe I stand a chance. I only hit for 2 though. Nasty. Okay, hang on. We got it. Okay, Big Bats are a piece of cake now. Dramatically more experience too. How much do we need to level up? 11, okay. Let's head up. Oh my god, I'm gonna run out of map again. Or like run out of space. Ancient Temple 1F. Sorry, I should hit auto there. Oh my god, you can move in all 4 directions. I'm so fucked. We're gonna go this way. This seems to be the guidance room. Ancient Temple 1F. Guidance room. By the way, guidance room is 1 tile north of that waterfall from before. In case you're wondering how we're oriented. Look, inside the room. The wayward use this chamber to ask guidance from the spirits. Open. Hole? It doesn't open. Open. Inside the room? Doesn't open. Hit. Inside the room? Hit hole? I can't hit it. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So there's probably something you could... Oh. Theo looks in the chamber. Letters are etched inside. The statue is rigged. Okay, there must be a statue somewhere then. Let's go north. Oh, look, there's another one of those fucking ghosts on the wall. Ancient. The statue conveys the beauty of Venus. Ancient Temple 1F. Shit. The statue is rigged. We knew this. Okay, no, this is just an unrelated blob. So I guess I should hit the statue or something. Let's open the statue. Doesn't open. Well, we know what we're doing then. Bonk. No. Look. The arms of the statue are raised. Magic. Theo. Motion? Theo? No, that's not right. Hit? Bonk. Open? We can look a second time. Yeah, nothing. Okay, so the statue is rigged in some way. We'll come back to this. Oh, right. Let me write statue on the map. Statue. You guys are going to get to see my nasty handwriting after this. It's not great. I can read it, and that's what counts. Right. Oh, another statue. This one could be rigged. Statue Venus. And then this one is statue Soldier. Ancient Temple 1F. Statue Soldier. Look. Soldier statue stands stiffly at attention. Hey, there's a button set into its chest. Open. Open? Open button? Doesn't open. Hit. Button. Button is pressed. Grind. Amazing. Statue slid away and revealed a hidden staircase. We actually did miss a room before. Ancient Temple B1. Hang on, something's fucky here. If I go up and left and down and right, oh shit, I'm worried that I laid out this map bad. You guys might see where this is going. I've been treating this map like a grid. It may not be like a grid, Because I think Ancient Temple 1F is about to link to something separate from Ancient Temple B1, that room I was just in, which means my grid is just going to completely break down. I think we're about to be in for a mapping mess. Come on, Theo, you got this. Okay, well, munch some wheat, but you got this otherwise. Level up at this point? No. Fuck. My map's fucked. Guys, my map is cooked. Okay, so I have to draw like a weird arrow here, diagonally. Ancient Temple 1F Library. Okay, we can take Spider. What do we got? Look inside the room. Ancient tomes gather dust on the shelf. Look. Book. Theo can't read them as they are penned in an ancient script. I thought I was going to say he was like illiterate or something. The Book of Prophecies and the Book of Spirits are the only ones that Theo can read. Well, let's start with those. Open. 3 books. Let's start with book. Theo can't read. Open. Book of Prophecy. Theo read the Book of Prophecy. Red light splits darkest night. Smiles turn to cries of fright. Life of darkness springs new. The evil king returns. Rhyming stopped. Rats, the rest is torn away. There's like hardly any book. Like 1 page worth of book. Theo reads the Book of Temple. 500 years ago, King Winder sealed the demon Zakdos within a magic casket, thus ending the Dark War. Great wizard Colin. It's fucking Monty Python and the Holy Grail Tim level shit. The great wizard Colin pledged that he and his descendants would build and protect a temple around Zakdos prison. The survival of the Colin clan ensures mankind's protection from the forces of darkness. The Collins clan. Well, that's me. Okay, hit. Book. Bump. Okay. So let's go back to B1F. Our map is fucked. I really drew this map very confidently. Why are you snoozing on auto battle? I don't feel like that's necessary. He even woke up. Theo should have just attacked. Okay, I'm just gonna start attacking myself then. Hell yeah. There is a fairly comfortable forward progression in this game, though, since, like, dying doesn't seem to have a real penalty either. I mean, maybe it does, but not as far as I can see yet. Oh, shit, when you level up, you fully restore everything, too. That's great. I hadn't clocked that. Okay, Ancient Temple B1. Encounter rate, I mentioned this before, but boy, it's high in this game, huh? No! Shit, I wonder how bad paralysis is in this game. Okay, well, that's good. I should check my stats to see if paralysis persists. I doubt it. I feel like in this game, it would just go away. Ancient Temple B1. Ancient Temple B1. And we can go up. Ancient Temple B1 again. Oh my god. The map's getting fucked more. Ancient Temple B1. Theo is dealt a mortal blow. Okay, thank God. When it said mortal blow, I really assumed it was just instant death. Just a critical, okay. The damage you inflict is quite variable, eh? Like I did 2 and then 8. Oh, thank God it's a dead end. Ancient Temple B1. Statue Venus. Statue Venus. Arms down this time. Statue's arms are down. What does it mean? The arms move! Not move arms? Move arms up. Growing, the arms moved up. Grind. Wow, the wall opened up. Fuck, my map's fucked. I have to draw more diagonal lines. The air is thick with the reek of decay. Pieces of the casket lay scattered around the room. I'm trying to draw my map as I do this. Casket. Look. Dead body right, dead body left. We got a lot of stuff. Stone casket. Look, there's nothing inside. Where did the remains go? Look, stone casket lid. Letters are etched inside. The one who plotted his reign over this world was sealed into this stone casket. Zakdos, I guess. That's terrible. This evil again roams the earth. Look, dead body right. No wound marks this sorcerer's body, yet life has left. What evil is this, ponders Theo. Look, dead body left. The lifeless shell holds a hammer in a death grip. Perhaps this thief broke the casket with the hope of finding riches. Looks like he got his just reward. Open? I mean, it seems pretty open. Let's start by opening the bodies. Just crack them open. Stone casket lid? Yeah. Stone casket? Yeah, I didn't think so. Hit? Bonk. Bonk. That's adding insult to injury. Cute. Okay, well, I guess we'll just leave the room. Where'd the remains go? Maybe this triggered something elsewhere? Oh no. I'm like looking at the... Oh, maybe something happened in the other Venus room. The one upstairs. If not, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not exactly sure where you go at this point. Damn, again. These big bats with their big crits. There's no way to, like, full restore conveniently either. Like, it's dying or nothing. I could use wheat, but... I should just use a wheat, honestly. The thing is, you get money so slowly in this game, you know? I like how it's we use wheat. The whole party's using wheat. But you get money so slowly, it feels like a waste to use wheat, you know? Okay, well, I was really expecting for something to be different in this room. Whoa! Man, the wheat was pointless. Look. Open. Hit. Fuck. Okay, I'm looking at the map right now. There's the guidance room. The guidance room told us that the statue was rigged, which I assume was the soldier statue. I doubt it's gonna tell us anything more. Damn, I am the wayward. I really need your help. Where can we even go at this point? The library, but that was like, there's 2 books. We could potentially go back to the statue of Venus and try manipulating the arms differently, but they were already down, and we moved them up, and we unlocked the door. And the only other option was not to move them at all, and that doesn't seem like it's gonna do shit. Let's invite death. So we can go back to the king, if this goes badly, which it will. And then at least we can talk to the king again. music's kind of cool. Jeez, that's strong. You better rest a while, Theo. Yes, thank you. Really needed this. Find out if there's anything else unusual going on. Okay. So, before he was saying to investigate the temple for, like, a red thing, right? So... Did we make progress? Did we progress? Can we go to the desert now? Probably not. But yeah, as far as my perfect map goes, we seem to have seen every room accessible to us right now. Oh my god, there's a shaman's house? It told me earlier... it told me earlier that there was a gate to the desert, so I just assumed up was a gate to the desert without actually checking. It's so embarrassing. Fuck. Hello, shaman. You've had a rough journey. Yeah. What do you need? Stone to flesh. Revival. I don't need revival, but that one is very much alive. That one is very much alive. That's fucking good. This is fucking Joker here. Look inside the room. Acrid smells of incense and herbs fill the room. Look, shaman. What do you need? Stone to flesh. That one has not been petrified. Okay, so this guy's just a healer. So that's not gonna actually help me. What a terrible thing to do. Dang, okay, so even though we... Oh, and then... right, shaman house is up. Oh, right, because it's true, like, spots on the map can open up. Right, the gate's on the left. Right. I should have been able to clock that. Still can't access this gate, huh? Open? Can we just open the gate? It must be locked, okay. Can we... Theo found the wheat! Fuck yeah, Theo! That's funny. I should just do a mark on the map here that there will be a direction there eventually. Don't know why he found a wheat there. Does the tool shop sell anything pertinent? I don't think so. Look, shopkeeper. How can I help you? Bye. Wooden boomerang. I don't think so. Copper boomerang. I don't think so. I wonder what the coin is for. 200 currency for a coin. I think I might be able to upgrade my weapon if I sold. If I sold my current weapon and stuff, maybe. I'm beginning to think I probably don't need to hang on to my old weapons anyway. Just getting that vibe. Because I believe he had a more powerful weapon at 80. Copper sword at 80. And there's leather shield, that's true. Because I have wood shield. But I don't think I can quite save up 80. Fuck. Yeah, I'm short. I'll sell you my clothes, but I'm short. How are we doing on that next level up too, I wonder? Okay. We got this. Oh! Something happened! Progress! Someone lies in the dirt, badly wounded. Time to add insult to injury. No, just a blob. Look. Child! The body is badly mauled. Jesus Christ. Open child. Hit child. I think I'm gonna use magic. Theo. Melt child. No. Item? Use? Wheat? Look. Look again. Body is badly mauled. Open doesn't do shit. What do I do? I felt like I made progress for a second. Let's go up. Oh, someone lies in the dirt, badly wounded. Okay, so if I go to the waterfall, maybe something different is going on over there. Just a row of children. Look. Woman. Body's badly mauled as well. Fuck. Oh my god. Don't tell me I'm gonna get a random... I mashed A and I accidentally went down. The blops are, like, not even worth fighting. Like, they're, like, such a waste of time. 1 gold, 1 experience is just... I really feel like they need to do that thing like that, like, Earthbound does, where, like, when you run into a too weak enemy, it's just automatically killed. He's barely alive. Okay, hang on, we got something. Man. Protect it behind the falls. Yeah, we knew. We knew. Wait, what's there? What's behind the falls? Too late, he's gone. Who's responsible for this slaughter? Okay, unfortunately my map also did not account for space behind the falls. Theo hears a shriek and a small boy charges. You destroyed my family, my father. Oh no. I guess we got a little wizard guy, little wizard boy. Why are you destroying the entire Colin clan? Oh, this is the Colin clan. No matter, you'll pay for this. Stop, commanded Theo. By the time I arrived, the deed was done. Your father's final words were, behind the falls. We'll find the vile creature who did this. Follow me. Do I have a party member now? Not yet. Look. Waterfall. Look, a cave behind the falls. Oh yeah, we can just move north now. Okay. Cave. This is so long to write. Cave. BHD. Waterfall. I am, again, running out of paper. Oh, thank God it's a dead end. It's a fucking Cthulhu statue. Cave behind waterfall. Suddenly a ghost appears. The dad? Mute dad. Mute dad. Mute dad. Mute! Oh, his name's Mute. Mute! You are the last survivor of the Colin clan, yet our clan must protect the shard of earth against all odds. You are the only survivor on whom we can depend. It will be tough being alone, but be strong, my son. With that, the ghost disappeared. So we got cave behind waterfall, parentheses. Statue? I think, what I think it is I think it's a little, holder thing holding a sphere. But it kind of looks like a little guy with 2 eyes and 2 arms spreading out. I'm gonna write statue. It's not really a statue, but let's look at it. It is indeed the shard of earth. The shard of earth sits upon the pedestal. As Theo beheld the shard, a demon leapt from hiding. Hee. I'll take that shard. I knew not its location until you led me right to it. You foolish mortals will never learn. The Dark King... Oh, that was the king. Okay. Saying he. The Dark King vanished in a puff of vile-smelling smoke. The king fucking shitted himself on the way out the door. Only the empty pedestal remains, covered with a strange, glowing sand. Where is the shard? My father gave his life to protect the charge of the Colin clan. I shall retrieve the shard and avenge my family. On my honor as future king of the Ricker realm, I'll help you find and vanquish that vile demon. Mute joined us. My god, just says us. Like, not the party. Not Theo's party. Just us. Wow, Mute's at level 1. That's rough. Knife, clothes, wood shield. So he's got nothing. Good thing the stuff that I sold doesn't seem relevant to Mute. Like, it's just as weak as his stuff, so... Where do we go now? I wonder. You'll pay for my father's death, vile creature. Defend yourself. Before we go on, I'll build a tomb so those slain may rest in peace. Theo decided quietly. I thought he basically just said that. Look. Oh, it's a shame you can't look at the tomb. That would have been nice. I guess we'll go back to the king. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. 5 enemies? Why? That feels, like, needless. Hang on. I should fight Skeleton, because it's got higher attack. Magic. Magic can't be used. Oh, my God. Mute doesn't have magic yet? 5 enemies is too much. Mute should probably be able to take the block. Not even yet. If they all attack Mute, Mute's fucked. Oh, maybe not that fucked. This is a fucking farce, having to scroll the camera over. Now I have to scroll back to Blop too. Clash. Fight. Off. Fight. Blop. What's the enemy limit? Because honestly, when it scrolled over to 5, I thought it was a fucking joke already. Okay, well, seeing as the battles seem like they're gonna get dramatically longer from here on out, I think this is gonna be as good a place to wrap up Sword of Hope 2. Neat game. Though, you know, earlier I said I felt like these kind of games were pretty slow on the Game Boy. And then at some point, pretty early on, Oh, is Mute gonna get magic here? Fire. There we go. Okay, now Mute's useful. Pretty early on, I said, you know what? The pace is actually pretty good. I gotta take it back somewhat, if I'm being honest. I think I got ahead of myself there. The pace is indeed slow. At least when it was 1v1s, the battles were, like, snappy enough. But now, like, a 2v5, like, fuck, okay, it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some doing. I assume we'll find our way to the desert at this point, because there's no other spot left on the map, but who even knows? I hope I remember to put a picture of my map in the description, so you guys can see how, like, fucked it is. It's not, maybe I'm being overly dramatic, but whatever, check the description. Yeah, so that is Sword of Hope 2. I actually think it's pretty neat. I personally would like to continue playing that game on my own time. I can see myself using that as a fun little grinding away at it game when my wife's watching shit on TV or something and I just want to plug away at something on my Switch, because we're all brain poisoned to use 2 screens at once nowadays, aren't we? It's kind of fun. Lately, I've been playing Dragon Quest XI S as my that sort of game, but I'll give this one another swing, especially because, like, drawing this map has been fun. I find that very nostalgic, actually. Having a need to draw maps for games, super cool. The first Sword of Hope is also on here. If you have access to the sub, you have access to both, so I'm not going to be like, you know, you should check that one out too. Well, you probably already have checked it out, but yeah. This one, I think I played a tiny amount. Hang on, if I hit... Yeah, I played 7 minutes, so I, like, literally booted it. Gave it one go. The story of Prince Theo, who bears the mark of the chosen one. So this is also Prince Theo. Using hit carelessly may lead to someone getting angry with you. What does this one say? Future of Rico. Yeah, Prince Theo again. Well, we played for 52 minutes. Holy fuck. Damn. Fun game. Okay, so that wraps up our look at Sword of Hope 2. Our next game we're going to check out is Hang on, I was hoping this would boot faster. Is something new to play. What could it be? Dr. Mario Puzzle League. This has a fancy name, right? No, it's just called Dr. Mario and Puzzle League. Dr. Mario and Puzzle League. So please tune in next time for Dr. Mario and Puzzle League.